days come, and I know we've been through a lot, but just wait. Wait for better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
This place tells a lot of story.
It's fun, but not that easy.
Wow, man, what is this? Hey, wait, what is my phone?
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Hello, I am Prantik and I plan to explore the Bohol in 2 days by myself. And it's an island not connected by road from Cebu, so you can take a flight or a 2 hours ferry to reach. And here in Bohol there are so many things to explore, so just don't do a day trip from the Cebu. As you get closer, you hear it. The sound of falling water growing louder. And then, boom.
So this is Pahangog or Baclayon Twin Falls. If you're coming in the Bohol, don't miss this. And right now there is no one. Just me and my guide. Wow, man, wow. Now I'm ready for my second jump. And here I go.
Along the road there are direction boards towards this fall, and after reaching a basketball court in a village you need to pay 270 pesos for the entry fee, guide and a bike ride.
What's your name, sir?
Prantik.
Prantik.
Yeah, your name?
Jan.
Jan.
Yes.
Wow. What is the meaning of your name?
Like my father, Jan.
Okay. In India, it means my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After this bumpy ride, there are 400 to 500 stairs waiting for you to descending down to the falls. And after reaching there, I realized
I left my phone in the scooty. There is no lock, and I realized that just after reaching to the waterfall. So I told my guide. He's kind enough that he said that he will go and get my phone. Yeah. Seriously, don't make this kind of mistake.
to explore the less traveled places at the countryside of the Philippines. Self-driving is the only option. First thing I did after checking in my hostel, rented a scooty, and I started immediately. But
No, it's so difficult to ride here because my concentration always going towards this view, not on the road. Oh my god.
by the way, I paid around 400 Philippine peso, which is equivalent to 600 INR per day for the scooty, and I got it through my hostel. Here you can use your Indian driving license for driving if only you are on a short-term visit, right? And yes, here the driving is on the opposite side, it's left-hand side, so the brake and accelerator is on the opposite side of India. On the way to the Pahangog Falls, don't miss this beautiful church at the coast, which is just 10 kilometers away from the Tagbilaran city.
Now I am at the Baclayon Church, and it is the oldest stone-made church of Philippines. And all these walls you can see, those all are made by coral stones. And this architecture, wow, it will give you a feel that you have stepped into a old era. And here is also a museum which showcases some religious artifact and relics. You must visit that, and you can check the timing for that on the screen, and the entry fee for the foreigner is 150 pesos. Yes, kind of disappointed because Pahangog Falls was awesome, and after that I came to Ingkumhan Falls. In my mind it was like that I don't want to come here. Then I thought I came so far from my home, why not to explore this place. Actually probably it's because of the season. Right now there is no proper water here. I feel the water is not that much clear because there is less supply, so water is stagnant, and I feel it's not very clean. So if you are coming here in this season, like at the end of April or May, I would say you can skip this part, and in other season check with the local people, then you can decide to come here or not.
While coming back from Dimiao to Tagbilaran, I saw this board of Firefly watching in the Loay, and I just thought, why not? And that time I actually had no idea like what is going to be there, how it's going to be there, but I just decided to do this. Here I paid 350 pesos and sat on a chair of a platform type boat which sails in the Loay River.
So welcome to Rio Verde Firefly Watching Cruise. So as you take some pictures or sajin, no flash, okay? So fireflies or pangbebe don't like lights, okay?
It's feel unreal. All the trees are glowing not by lights but hundreds of fireflies. It reminded me of being a kid, like I am reliving my childhood. In this moment, I miss my brother the most, and our growing up stories about fireflies, which our parents told us. And it hit me. I am far from home in a new country alone, but in this peaceful moment, it feels like life is paused and I am just living in the present. Simple, beautiful, quiet. With this thought, I took the road to my hostel, but had no idea that a nightmare is actually waiting for me. What was that? I will find out that's your lip, but this is the time for you to know where I'm staying in Bohol.
You know, I came to Tagbilaran with a long list to explore. But even before stepping out, this place, my stay, actually won my heart. On its glorious day, this used to be the official venue for all kind of government meetings and parties for the Philippines government. And even during the World War II, the Japanese force took this house. But they were kind enough. So after the war, they returned it to the original owner. And nowadays, it's become a traveler's nest. If you are coming to Tagbilaran, I will recommend you to stay in this house only. And you will realize why the name is Oasis Balili. It's a great place to be around. But saying so, reaching here from Cebu wasn't that easy.
From Cebu, I took the Ocean Jet Ferry. You can book the ticket from JT or online. I did it through Klook and paid around 1300 INR for the AC tourist class. On top of that, you have to pay a nominal terminal fees. There is a separate place for your luggage, so don't worry about that. And in the JT complex, you can buy some foods for your journey, and there is a toilet and infotainment system on board. Now I came to meet the animal that had been coming into my dreams. So I am at the Bohol Tarsier Sanctuary, and it's not a zoo. Here the tarsiers live freely.
One of the smallest primate of the world, and they have the thinnest skull. On the net and the news you may find something saying those tarsiers are very much suicidal, but that is not actually the truth. They are very sensitive to light and sound, so if they hear sound or if you flash on them, they start to run from here and there, and they bang their head on the wall or maybe on the branches, and that may lead to the death because of the thinnest skull. So maintain silence there, and they're really cute, like they're smaller than my hand actually, and their tails are like 3 times than their body. It was like a great experience. Yes, I'm going towards the Chocolate Hills, but this road will take you through a forest, which is I would say that it's a Filipino wonder. The local people made this forest. You can see these long mahogany trees. Those all are man-made. And when you will enter this tree tunnel, you can feel that temperature suddenly drops. So it's a great thing they have done to save the soil of this area. And while crossing this road, be very careful because frequently the branches fall off from the trees, and it's completely hill road. It's a slopey road, and there are lots of turns and bends. So be very careful while driving, and see you all from the Chocolate Hills.
We geologists also don't understand the nature forcefully, like how they got this perfect shape. At first, I couldn't believe it. Hundred of hills and almost the same shape and size. These hills are made up of limestone and shaped by erosion, spread across land like giant scoop of ice cream. During the dry season, they turn brown just like chocolate. But I didn't like this place that much because it feels extremely touristy. Even like to climb up to the viewpoint, it's kind of feels like traffic jam, like human traffic jam. That's what happens when you come from the Cebu to do the day tour in Bohol. So if you are staying in Bohol, I would recommend to go here in the early morning, because reaching at the top of the hill is pretty sorted. You just need to park your vehicle in the designated area. From there you need to pay the ticket, and then with their vehicle you will go to the top and then enjoy the view. By the way, here you will get the cheapest fridge magnet which you can get for as a souvenirs. From this heat and this disappointed, I need to a place to hide, and that Hinagdanan Cave was the savior. And this staircase might seem very trickier because it's slippery and steep, but believe me, when you reach inside, it's a complete different environment under the ground. And it's a underground limestone cave, so you will see lots of stalactites and stalagmites, so don't forget to notice those fascinating features.
This is the last place I'm exploring in Bohol. In last 2 days I have explored a lot, so let's take a small recap. Considering you are reaching here around morning 10 to 11, then you are hiring a scooty and starting your journey around 12. First go to the Pahangog Falls, from there go to the Ingkumhan Falls, and while going there, first visit the Baclayon Church, and coming back during the evening you do the Loay Firefly show. And in the second day, take the another route which towards the Chocolate Hill. En route you have the Bilar man-made forest and the Tarsier Sanctuary. And when you are coming back to Tagbilaran, from there go to the cave I have shown, and at the last come here to enjoy the sunset. Regarding the travel hack for Bohol, I would say first book your ferry tickets in advance. During the weekend it sells very fast. You can do it through Klook or through the Oceanjet website. If you are renting a scooty, be very careful because they will probably show you 2 scooty. One is clean, another is not that much clean, and if you choose the clean one, they will charge you more, and both work same well. And I would always suggest you to stay in the Oasis Balili where I am staying. That's a fabulous place. It's like living in a museum. Before coming here, I guess I was overthinking too much, like how to rent a scooty, how I'll keep my things safe while I'm going to the cave or maybe in the waterfall. But those things are pretty sorted out here because tourists are coming here mostly from the foreign country, and they have the guide service, and those guide will take care of your things. So don't worry. And if you have already seen that In a moment I forgot my phone in a place and I got it back. That give you a sense of security that this place is safe. So come here and explore.
By the way, don't go anywhere. Continue your journey along with me straight to the Moalbon to explore the hidden treasure of underwater.